Hello and welcome back to our series on building our mental might. This is about no more lazy thinking. Instead, we're working to build our critical thinking skills together. In a previous video, we talked about the difference between facts and opinion. Just to refresh, facts are known to be true. They have been proven correct. There is no debate. A fact is a fact. The opposite of a fact is an opinion, and opinions can be disproven. They're often based on feelings or personal experience, whereas facts are more universal. But did you know that there are 4 different kinds of facts? So I thought it might be sort of fun to spend time describing each of the 4 types. The first type of a fact is something proven by scientific measurement. This could be the amount of time, or the amount of length or distance or quantity or weight or volume by some standard and accepted measurement. These are facts because they mean the same thing every single time. 1 inch is always 1 inch. 1 liter is always 1 liter. If I go 1 liter and measure it, and you go 1 liter and measure it, we're going to end up in the same place. There's no feeling involved. You see, we measure earthquakes by the Richter scale, not by how any individual felt personally in the moment of experiencing the earthquake. So that's the first type of fact, scientific measurement. The second kind of fact is a natural occurrence that we all experience in common. Natural occurrences are things like the tide comes in at its highest when the moon is full. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Certain kinds of clouds indicate that it's more likely to rain today. These are natural occurrences. They are regular. We can all agree that they happen and mean the same thing every time. There's no dispute, there's no opinion. The third type of fact is observation. This would be, for example, in court when there's an eyewitness testimony. Now, please note, this kind of fact is often subject to scrutiny, and it comes down oftentimes to the objectivity and credibility of the eyewitness and whether or not what they observed can be backed up by other kinds of evidence too. But the eyewitness testimony, it's not the opinion, it's only the observation, and it's recounted in factual manner. It's what I saw, not what I imagined, not what I postulated, not what I believed, not what I once upon a time. It's just cold, hard observations in that moment to try to keep it factual. Last but not least, the 4th type of fact would be statistics. Statistics are a collection of factual data, and that collection of data, it's used to make predictions about the probability of something occurring again. It's not I want it, it's not I wish it, it's not I picked and chose the numbers that matched what I wanted to see. Statistics are not from a single event or a single source. They're a collection of repeated and undisputed occurrences. When some larger body of evidence or some other data overrides, what we were using as our statistical analysis, ours becomes invalid. So it's the statistical evidence that proves something until and only if it's disproven by something else. Some will say that facts might not be true. The dictionary doesn't say that, but I want to be really careful here with all four of the types of facts that I've described to you. At the moment in time, when they are offered, they are accepted as true. And it's that acceptance of the truth that makes them a fact rather than an opinion. As critical thinkers, we often have to step back and determine whether what we're hearing is someone's strong, passionate, compelling opinion, or whether it is indeed a fact. We need to rely more on facts and less on opinions as we evaluate the information in front of us and the sources that we choose to rely on. That's how we build our mental might to make the best decisions possible.